guys, welcome back to my channel. So first off, I want to say Happy New Year everybody. We're already rolling in 2017. I hope you guys got to do something fun for New Year's and got to bring it in doing something that you enjoy. So let's get on into the video. Today's video is going to be my 2016 favorites, and I'm staring at a lot of them here in front of me, so let's get started. Alright, so I did kind of cheat a little bit. Some things I have two products that are in the same category, and that's just because I tend to get tired sometimes of just using one thing like for too long, or I can't wait to buy like something else in that category. So you will see some that have two favorites in a category, so I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there now. Alright, starting off, cleansing balms. My favorite is the Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm. This is one of those YouTube made me buy it kind of things. Actually, YouTube made me buy a lot of these things. It really does take off a lot of your makeup, and my skin feels really good afterwards, and there's nothing more to say about it. I do like facial oil, like oil cleansers. The first one is the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Cleansing Oil. This one makes my skin feel so good after. It just really softens my skin. It just feels like baby smooth after I use it. And then the other cleansing balm that I have is the Tatcha Pure One-Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. And this one is really nice. It gets kind of milky when you put it between your hands and get it wet with water. I do really like both of these. Now, as far as facial cleansers, some of you guys may think it's weird, but I've been doing this for a long time. I love baby products. And I do like baby lotion. I do tend to use that, but I love using baby wash for my facial cleanser because I've always figured that if it was good enough for a baby skin, then it should definitely be good or gentle enough for my skin. But this one is my favorite, and it's the Johnson's Baby Bubble Bath. Gentle enough to use every day. I love how it smells, and my skin feels so soft, and it doesn't ever feel stripped. These are super cheap, and you get 15 ounces when you buy these. I started getting into water gels to moisturize my skin, and it's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. They have a cream, which I tried, but that one is too thick for my skin. I like the gel, and it has like a very light blue color to it, and the smell is like a really light, clean, barely there, but clean smell. It feels like my skin just drinks it up, so it sinks in right away. I've repurchased this one probably about 3 times this year. As far as eye treatments, I jumped on the Kiel's Avocado Creamy Eye Treatment Mask. This is the most amazing, hydrating eye treatment that I've tried. I think it's very soothing. It's not irritating. That's definitely been my #1 eye treatment. Now, as far as moisturizers that aren't like hyaluronic acid, like water gels, the Dr. Andrew WEIL for Origins Mega Mushroom Skin Relief, and I've used this for several years. They do have 2 versions of it. One's a lotion, and this one is the face cream. I prefer the face cream. Now, it is thick, but it does absorb into my skin, and I don't feel like it makes my skin greasy, but there is something about it. It has a really like earthy smell to it. Anytime my skin is irritated, I have to have this. This is so amazing. So I do use this during the day. There's something about the mushroom ingredients that are in here that help like soothe irritated skin. Then I go in, I really have enjoyed for nighttime, is the CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion, and this one is for normal to dry skin. I do not have either of those, like I mentioned before, but this one has ceramides, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid. It's super gentle, very affordable, and I feel like in the morning my skin has been repaired somehow. I know the ceramides and niacinamide do something about help repairing your skin's barrier. I just really like it, and it comes with a pump bottle, so I really think that that's handy. Then I also go in after that with a nighttime oil for my face, and for the longest time I've used the Midnight Recovery Concentrate by Kiel's, and this one always calms my skin down. So if I'm very irritated, I've got a lot of breakouts, all the natural like botanicals that are in here are very soothing for my skin, and I feel like it speeds up the process for my skin to recover. Soap and Glory is still putting out my favorite body butter, and it's the Righteous Body Butter. This stuff, this is my second time I've bought this, and the smell is amazing. It has a real like floral smell to it, a soft like nice smell to it. Now there's something I want to talk about. I started to get eczema the past year or two, especially like on my right arm that would just pop up sporadically. I tend to take really hot showers. I think that that really strips the skin and doesn't help any of the eczema that I started to get. I heard this tip from Naomi Smart that's on YouTube, and she said that as far back as her grandmother and her mom all use Johnson's baby oil in the shower. It's such a simple idea. I started doing that, so I will do my normal like shower routine. My last step, I'll put like the baby lotion on me, rub it into my skin. Then I get out and towel dry, and it sinks into my skin immediately. I don't get out and feel like a grease ball when I get out. Although the shower, you gotta be careful for the shower floor because it might get slippery, so be careful if you do it. It cleared up my eczema. I don't know if it solved the problem. I don't know if I stopped using it, if it'll come back. I'm sure it will. This is very affordable. If any of you guys are sensitive to like mineral oil, there's mineral oil in this. That's what it's mainly comprised of. But I decided to venture out. Now I've used this the past 2 years, so this I think was in one of my favorites last year. But I ventured out and I wanted to try another body oil because I heard that sesame oil is also really good for your skin, and I was looking for one that didn't have mineral oil in it basically. Now Neutrogena has a lotion or an oil, and I've bought this before, but I bought the one that was the scented one. This one is fragrance free. But yeah, I've used the baby oil now longer, and this I've used more recently, but my eczema has not come back, and I almost feel like this can replace my body lotion because it's so hydrating. Now since we're still in the body, as far as like fragrance for this year, I've had this one, but I haven't worn it until this year. And it's the Burberry Brit Sheer, and this is a really nice like soapy smell, and it's very clean, and I love it. I'm surprised I haven't gone through it more, but I feel like I only have to spray this like once. It's not super like heady or anything. It's really clean, and it kind of lasts like most of the day. The other one that YouTube made me buy was this, I'm gonna say it wrong because it looks like it's spelled LANVIN, but that's not how you say it. It's French, so it's LANVIN. I don't know how to say that. So I will put it down below because I'm sure that I said that wrong. This one also is very clean. This one reminds me a lot of the Dolce & Gabbana light blue for her. This reminds me a lot of that. All right, so finally let's get on to makeup. Primers, my top two for the last several years are the POREfessional and the Smashbox Photo Finish primers. These I feel so far have done the best to mask or fill in like the large pores that I have, and I feel like my makeup sits nicely on top of both of these. All right, then going in with eyebrows, my favorite this year has been the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Brow Definer, and this one is in soft brown. I've purchased the Brow Wiz for several years, but when they came out with the Brow Definer, I really enjoyed the concept of the angle, the wider angle. I feel like it helps you get your brow kind of groomed and like in place and filled in like quickly. As far as like my base for my eyelids, I've used the MAC Painterly paint pot for a really long time, and I'm coming to the end of that, so I wanted to try something different, and I decided to start using the concealer that I use, which is the Maybelline Age Rewind, and it definitely covers all the like little veins that are apparent on my eyelids, but I haven't had a problem with the makeup not sticking to it, so I really like that. Then as far as eyeshadows and eye palettes, My number one all time is still the Naked Original palette, and I've had this I think for 5 years. So I finally hit pan on the two blending shades, Naked and Buck. It just really suits my skin tone. A lot of times I wear this, I get compliments on my my eye makeup, so I feel like it complements me well. And then as far as mascara, Maybelline Colossal Chaotic Lash mascara, and this is my second one that I bought this year. So it fills my lashes in really well, it gives me volume. I think it works well for my lashes. As far as setting powders, I bought this Laura Mercier like 3 years ago. I still love it. It's the translucent setting powder. I still use that, but the other one that I started using this year is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light Plus. I have set my whole face with this. It does have a slight iridescence to it, so if I have breakouts, I feel like this can accentuate them a little bit. So I put this under my eyes, and I don't have any problems with creasing, so I will definitely get this again. Alright, so as far as foundation, this year I really enjoyed the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion. M2 is Classic Ivory, and that's the one that suits me best. It's just really good, guys. This is my second one I bought this year. I don't feel like you get a lot of product, but it's so good. I don't know what it is, but I use my other favorite, my Real Techniques Miracle. Is this a Miracle Face Sponge? And it just works. It's not heavy, and it's really nice and light, and I feel like it covers well, like a light to medium coverage. But it still keeps your skin's like natural appearance, but just makes it better. And then the other one that I heard from Tati talked about this, but I haven't heard anybody else talk about this, and it's the Boots No. 7 foundation, and it's called Airbrush Away, and that's the one that I'm wearing now. And this is Cool Ivory. It is a dropper type of thing, and I'm not real keen on that. I'm glad I don't have to, like, you know, use my fingers in it and everything. It's kind of hard to get it into the dropper. As far as contour, since I'm pale, I really like the NYX Taupe blush as my contour. It just creates a light, shadowy like color on my skin, and I'm wearing that today. For bronzing, I still use MAC Harmony blush as a bronzer for me. It just suits my skin tone really well, so I do like that. As far as blush, the two that I've worn consistently all year have been the Tarte Exposed blush, and this is the Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush. Just amazing. Am I blinding you guys? I'm sorry. So the Amazonian Clay, it's very natural, gives you a nice like natural flush look, and I'm wearing this one now. Then the other one is the MAC Warm Soul blush, and this is their mineralized blushes. This is described as a mid-tone beige with a gold pearl, so it's real subtle, but I feel like this one also complements a lot of skin tones. You can really build it up, so that has been really nice. As far as highlighters, I do have quite a few, but the one that I keep using, and I can start to see pan on the bottom, is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Luminous Light. This gives you just a nice, it's not glittery, it gives you a nice luminescence that looks kind of like you're glowing, like from within. I don't feel like it looks topical, I feel like it looks like it's coming from your skin. My two favorite eyeliners are by MAC, which are Coffee, which is a very nice deep brown, and Teddy Eye Kohl, which is a bronzy brown color, which I like to use in my waterline, but I also use it along my lash line too. So I feel like they complement my brown eyes really well. So I really love them. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap up this video finally, and if you stay to the end, congratulations. I had a lot to talk about, but I wanted to kind of fit all these favorites in there. If you're new, click down below on the subscribe button, and you can click on the little bell notification next to it. That way you get notified for any of my upcoming videos. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.